Today we are looking at a very unique mod pack called After the Nukes. This mod pack tries to recreate the iconic Fallout gameplay right inside of Minecraft, and to be honest, it does a fantastic job. A crucial design choice here is the custom build map, which adds a ton of locations from the original game. It even features custom NPCs with fully fledged quests, and with a few Fallout themed mods for weapons, creatures, power armor, and you get an incredibly authentic experience. You spawn in a bunker, all alone. Everyone else is dead. You pick up some basic loot, find a lift shaft, and press the button to head up. Congrats, you're on the surface. This is a completely open world, so you can go wherever you want, and you're definitely not alone out here. Many people have managed to survive on the surface for years. You'll come across NPCs who give you actual quests with real rewards. For example, kill 10 ghouls and I'll give you some basic armor. Speaking of ghouls, yes, this world is messed up. Everyone and everything wants you dead here. Ghouls, raiders, mutants, deathclaws, and many more. But one of your biggest enemies is actually radiation. In this world, it's a constant threat, so you really need to watch what you eat. If you consume food with rad in the description, you lose a chunk of your maximum health. To fix that, you'll have to buy some expensive rad away. Fortunately, cities exist. This is where you can find traders to buy medicine, weapons, power armor, and food. Or you can buy a Minecraft server with a 60% discount. Godlike host is running a massive sale on their servers right now. Click the link in the description and use code Godlike_60 for a 60% discount. To buy a Minecraft server, you use money, but in the post-nuclear apocalypse world, things are a bit different. Forget about regular cash, it's worth no more than a toilet paper. The real currency everyone uses is Nuka-Cola bottle caps. You can get them by looting structures and defeating the enemies. Speaking of structures, don't expect good loot just lying around. It's always a total meat grinder packed with mutants, each carrying their own minigun. But the most heavy guarded structures hold the most valuable rewards: weapons, ammo, and power armor. Since this world is heavily focused on the weaponry, you won't be disappointed. You start with a basic pistol and eventually progress to rifles, laser pistols, launchers, and eventually the Fat Man, which literally shoots mini nukes. And the best part about those weapons, you can customize them however you want. You can literally strip parts from one gun and attach them to another. Let's look at the example. Say you have two pistols, one from the bunker that deals solid damage, and the pipe pistol you fished out of the dumpster. The pipe pistol has a great scope, but its damage is so low it's practically useless. So you just take its scope and strap it onto your favorite pistol. Boom! Now you have high damage and long range accuracy in one package. You can craft all of those weapons and attachments yourself at the assembly workbench using the junk you scavenge across the wasteland. Then of course there is power armor. You'll find various models hidden inside well-guarded locations, but you need to know how to operate them. You can find your very first suit at the Red Rocket Station, but it's pretty much useless at first. You can't sprint, you can't even jump. That's because the power armor requires a fusion core to give you full mobility. Fusion cores can be bought from arms dealers or found hidden deep inside the enemy bases. Just like the guns, your power armor pieces is completely customizable. Each piece is modular, meaning you can mix and match parts from older and newer models. All of those components attached to one main chassis, the power armor frame. You can craft one, but the recipe is extremely expensive and requires a mountain of resources. Fortunately, you can find plenty of frames scattered around the world, often with armor pieces already attached. This mod pack is still in beta, so you need to be prepared for bugs, unfinished locations, and other unpredictable issues. For example, look at this world map. You can see many iconic Fallout structures that I haven't mentioned yet, but here's the catch! They're completely empty! Not a single NPC, no chests, no loot, it's just blocks shaped like a city. You can find other bunkers scattered around the world, but every single one of them is completely bare. There is even an isolated island with a singular structure and entirely gray box terrain, just basic shapes made out of sand. This really highlights that the mod pack is still heavily in development and needs more time before a full release. But the cool part is, it actually receives regular updates. While I was making this video, the mod pack got an update, so I had to rewrite the script to include info about new NPCs and updated structures with loot. They even fixed some bugs that I originally thought were intended features. So yeah, the mod pack is work in progress. We get that, and we won't penalize it for those issues. However, the level design does have some genuine flaws. First time I played this mod modpack, I thought it was pure garbage simply because of how unreadable the level design felt. In some places, it's just bizarre. For example, this location has a suit of power armor as the main reward, but the mobs here respawn constantly, meaning you literally cannot clear the area and grab the armor in time. And even if you manage to do it, you can't just walk out wearing the suit. It doesn't fit through the doorway. You have to break blocks to escape anyway. So what's the point of fighting at all when you can just mine through the wall and get straight to the armor? Well, duh, I will do that. Ha! Mine. Final verdict: great mod list, great optimization, a custom built world feels alive in the finished areas of course, with custom NPCs, traders, guards, and enemies. The only major flaw is confusing level design, however it was mostly frustrating in the locations that have already been improved in the recent patches. I believe it will only get better from here, and you know what? I will give this mod pack a solid 9.5 out of 10. Amazing job by the devs. Just imagine what it will look like upon full release. I spent a massive amount of time testing this mod pack, and trust me, it really deserves this score. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more, or I will feed you rad bread.